with Steve Sell from Free Credit Report, and look, we're going to discuss motorbike loans today. Now, whenever I tell my wife that I'd like to get a motorbike, she sort of rolls her eyes because, look, I'll be honest, I'm probably more on the geeky end than the cool end, but, I sort of aspire to be cool. Look, are there any bikes that you won't lend for?
Look, it's hard to finance older bikes and private sales. A new modern bike up to 5 years old coming from a bike dealer is much easier to finance than an older one or a private sale.
So is there sort of a cut-off limit with the age of bikes where you go, over 5 years, that's much too, we won't do it, or?
Usually over 5 years. If you want something older than that, it's probably better to look at an unsecured personal loan, and you can buy what you like then.
Okay, but if they want to do that, you can do personal loans as well?
Yes, we can.
Okay, all right, fair enough. What is the maximum loan amount for a motorbike?
Usually around $50,000. Anything above that, finance companies get very nervous of, and it becomes very specialised if it's dearer than that.
Okay, all right. Didn't know that. So how much deposit do I need for a motorbike loan?
That's going to depend on your details and the age of the bike that you're buying. So realistically, around 20% would be a good rule of thumb, but you may not need any deposit.
So if I've got like a good paying job and I've got plenty of assets and all that sort of thing,
Yes.
You might just go, yeah, fine, we'll leave it to you.
That may be approved without any deposit required.
Yeah.
It's just that they view motorbikes as a leisure activity, and they want a bit more security than if it was a car.
Okay, all right, yep, fair enough. So how does the lender secure the bike?
Okay, they take a security over the bike.
Yeah.
So if you sell the bike, you need to repay your loan, or if you did it as an unsecured loan, unsecured personal loan, you don't have to do that.
Okay, all right. Well, look, that's great information. I know some people get a bit, concerned about, applying for loans with banks and things like that, and they can come into your office, can they, or you can do it over the phone? And how does it work?
Absolutely, or you can start the process by looking at freecreditreport.com.au, looking at your credit file, and then getting some advice on which is the best way to go, depending on your circumstances.
All right, I'm sure people who want a motorbike loan, they'll find that useful. Thanks very much, Steve.
Thanks.